is Holy Week, and in just 2 days, Passover will begin. But with many religious buildings closing their doors as a result of COVID-19, how are people planning to celebrate these holidays?
It's going to be different. Local 10's Laren Livingston joins us live in Miami Gardens now with how religious leaders are still making plans. Laren?
Different indeed, Christy. Look, growing up at my church, I used to have to sit on the third pew. Now, interestingly enough, as a grown person, I sit on the front row. And I'm going to say this is probably going to be the first Easter Sunday that I'm not going to actually be in a church celebrating that Christian holiday. As you mentioned there, Passover starts on Wednesday. This is one of the most sacred times of year for many communities of faith, and now also one of the scariest. And so now how do you feed people both spiritually and sometimes physically?
Welcome to the Cupboard. We are Florida's largest kosher pantry.
And Lou Fiegler, the director, says the Davie facility is helping more people now than ever.
People are losing their jobs. There's hunger out there. And our agency is prepared to serve.
They're now preparing special Passover meals.
This is for our first-time clients that are coming now, specifically for the holiday.
Food that she says can be much more expensive and hard to come by even outside of a pandemic.
You have to hope and pray we're going to get through this.
Rabbi Alvin Birkin is the former Rabbi Emeritus of Tree of Life Synagogue in Pittsburgh. He says had it not been for his late wife, he would have been inside that very synagogue where 11 people were shot and killed in October 2018. But he says his wife was ill and asked him to stay home. She died last May. It's been a tough last few years, but Passover is about resilience.
The Jews have observed Passover in Auschwitz, and they've observed Passover during the Inquisition 500 years ago. And it's something that we do because it's part of who we are and part of our tradition.
Birkin now lives at Aventura, a senior living facility. We're told 98% of the residents there are Jewish, and Passover will be quite different for them this year, separated from their loved ones. Birkin will be leading a virtual Seder Wednesday evening. It'll air on the community's in-house TV channel.
Really, we've had tragedies before. Keep the faith, brother, sister.
Via virtual stream or Facebook Live, Christian and Jewish alike.
Thank God for technology, right? In fact, after Nikki and I got done anchoring this past Sunday, yesterday, I actually logged on to my church's Facebook live stream and caught our service that way. And lots of churches, synagogues, and mosques have been adding their streaming services to a growing list that we have at local10.com. And it's growing every day. In fact, another first-time Seder was added today out of Pembroke Pines, I believe. If you want to check those out, again, they're at local10.com. For now, we're live here in Miami Gardens. Laren Livingston, Local 10 News.